The following is a Simpronto media production.
Leaders, real life leaders.
Hey guys, this episode is from the Grow and Scale Now Summit, where top entrepreneurs and leaders are going to help you take your business to the next level. To get your free ticket, go to growandscalenow.com. Now to the episode.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to introduce to you our next guest. It's Toby Harris, who's the co-founder of Movement Mortgage. Movement now has a little over 3,500 employees. So we are talking about a really, really large business, and he knows exactly what you need to do to grow and scale. And his topic today is 3 critical components and processes to scale to over 3,500 employees. So Toby, welcome. Tell listeners a little bit about yourself and a little bit about how Movement has grown.
Hey, Chantel. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. We actually started our company in 2008, the world's worst economy, okay? And we found out in a hurry that we really needed, if we were going to build our company really fast and grow to the size we wanted to, we needed to do 3 things. And we focused on these 3 things from the very beginning all the way through building our company. And the first was a clear vision, not just a vision, but a crystal clear vision written down that if you ask us 15 different times on 15 different days, you got the same answer every time, the vision for what we wanted our company to be. The second, and this is really hard, and I've never found anybody that I coach personally that has these 3 things written down, by the way, and really has them put together. The second is defining the process that you're going to use to get to your vision. Many people know the process in their own minds, but their employees don't know it because it hasn't been defined. They don't have flow charts. They don't have the right job descriptions. The job descriptions may be there, but they don't link together. The processes may be there, but they don't link together. So defining your process is absolutely critical. And the third is leading with servant leadership. And servant leadership is something that you don't grow up like that typically. Some people do. Most of us had to learn that, sometimes the hard way, but putting other people first. And in order to really be a good servant leader, you need people to follow you. You know what they say, if you're leading people and there's no one following you, you're just going for a long walk, right?
Right.
So if you really want to lead a lot of people, especially 3,500 people, doesn't matter, 35 people, 3,500 people, doesn't matter. You need to lead them with a defined process and a vision. You can have a vision that may be flawed, but if it's clear, it may not be the best vision in the world, but if it's clear cut and defined, people will follow you. On the other hand, you can have the best vision in the world, but if you don't have a good, clear process and a vision that's defined that people can really latch onto and see and follow, then it's going to be very difficult for you to lead them, and especially to lead them with servant leadership.
I love that. I love that. So let's talk about your vision. And has your vision changed at all? So when you guys started in 2008, did you have this vision and did it move at all? Or is it the exact same vision that you started in 2008 and you're continuing with that same vision?
You know, that's a great question, Chantel. Thanks for asking that. And, you know, if you talk to some of our managers sometimes that had their own vision, you might find somebody that said it changed. But if you talk to Casey and I think you're going to find that our vision hasn't changed. And our vision from the beginning was that we would build our company with real estate agents. One agent, one office, one company at a time. We would build our company on the back of the agent's business, and we would serve those agents daily with all of our processes and build our processes around them. And the other part of our vision was that everybody in our company works for the loan officer, which means all of our processes have to be built to serve that loan officer, because the loan officer is the one that's really working for the agent. And that hasn't changed. As a matter of fact, we had a meeting just a while back and it came up again. And, providing that level of service has worked well for us.
Hey guys, I want to take a minute real quick to tell you about this retreat that I'm putting together. It's going to be just 10 lucky people that I'm going to select, and we are going to stay in a 5-star resort in Miami, and it's going to be pamper time. But the most important thing, I'm going to open up my books. I'm going to show you everything. You're going to leave there with my Word docs. You're going to leave with a USB drive with all the information that I've possibly done, every system in place. A lot of times you go to these conferences, you get all jazzed up, but you don't walk away with anything. You're going to walk away with this retreat with tons of systems. Go to chantelray.com/retreat to learn more.
Calling all entrepreneurs, leaders, and business owners. Are you looking to grow and scale your business to help more people, increase your profits, and build the business of your dreams? Then you need to attend the Grow and Scale Now Summit, a free virtual event where you can learn from top leaders and thinkers who have grown and scaled their businesses by the millions. Unlock your potential and discover the secrets to take your business to the next level. Click the link in the show notes to claim your free ticket.
The big key to building this is not to vary and to go off center and things like that. Because if you try to rebuild the ark every day, you're not going to be ready when the flood comes.
So do you guys have the vision written down? Like, can you say your vision of Movement Mortgage?
Oh yeah, I've been saying the same thing forever. And it's your vision of how you want to build the company is not the same as your mission statement. Things like that. That's what I'm talking about. What I wanted to talk about today was the vision of how to build what you wanted to do with your company. We all have mission statements and things like that of serving people and making the communities better and things. That's different from the vision of your company.
Yes. Okay, that's great because I know you so well, I think at one point I remember you saying to me that our vision is to serve 1 out of every 10 home buyers in the country by like 2025. And you wanted to have over 75% of your loans processed in just 7 business days. So maybe that was just something I remember, but was that ever part of something that you had said?
Oh yeah, Casey actually went public with that. As we have our vision. The vision is to build our company on the backs of realtors, and that everybody works for the loan officer, and that is a critical component of how you build your business and how you define your processes. Now, when you start looking at your goals and the things you want to accomplish, getting 1 out of 10 mortgages, and we're over that in some markets. So many markets we're not, obviously, but some of the markets we are over 1 out of 10. That's just a great goal to have, to serve 1 out of 10 people. And you're not going to do that if you don't stick to your vision and define your processes and lead your people correctly.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you kind of have your vision for your goals of, hey, this is where I want to go. But then what I just heard you say is that you want to, I think you said, work on the backs of real estate agents and do everything you can to serve the loan officer. So is that kind of 2 different things? Like one is an external vision, and then you have one that's an internal vision?
Now, when you really back off and you look at how we built the company, Chantel, we had to decide in 2008 where we were going to get our business. In 2008, we probably would not have been able to get very much builder business because due to the economy, the builders were having a hard time building. So that was out. But we had a choice. We could become a refinance mill, or we could go after realtor business. So in order to get our business and build our company, we decided to serve the real estate agent community, basically doing resales at the time because there weren't many new sales. Okay, so the reason we picked resales is because of the economic environment. Coupled with that was the fact that we would build our processes around the fact that everybody in the company needed to work for the loan officer. And that still holds true today. Our 671 process that I put into effect in late 2009. We really rolled it out in 2010. Fits both of those. Underwriting your loans in 6 hours up front helped us to win the realtor business. And it's working for the loan officer. Getting those loans processed in 7 days helped us to win the agent business, especially in 09 and 2010 when banks were taking 90 days. I just had a person who worked for a bank tell me, we were recruiting them, that their bank just told them that they had to lock all of their refinances for a minimum of 90 days. Now that's in the last 2 weeks. How do you do that? How do you serve a customer if you take 90 days to do something that should be done in 4 or 5 days?
Yeah.
It's a matter of focus and vision and making sure your process is set up to serve your customers. Our customers has always been the real estate agents. If we serve the agents, we're serving the buyer.
Hope you enjoyed this episode from the Grow and Scale Now Summit. Again, you can get your free ticket now at growandscalenow.com.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Real Life Leadership. If you'd like to get the show notes or access more resources, log on to reallifeleaders.com/podcast to get the show notes from this episode and any other resources we might have mentioned. And also, we'd love to hear from you. Be sure to review or rate this podcast on Apple Podcasts to help spread the word. And if you have any leadership questions you want answered, email podcast@reallifeleaders.com.